Double take when you see the Prayer Jordan hair, like a photo of it around or anything? Because I still see them sometimes.
Nah, I mean, I don't. I see it, but I'm not in the picture at all. So that's a great thing that they didn't get me in there.
Trey, describe what CEO of the defense, what all of that entails.
CEO of the defense, Coach Steele made that up, and I just went along with it. I guess it's the guy that provides great leadership, and I expect the same thing from all the other players around me. If I'm doing everything the right way and I'm working hard in the weight room and in the classroom, I demand excellence from Deshaun Davis, Troy Williams, Jason Smith, Steven Roberts. I demand excellence from every single one of them. So I'm the CEO of my own company. So I'm the CEO of my friends, my teammates.
How often do you talk to Reuben Foster, and what's the biggest advice he's gotten, and what do you take from his game?
I talk to Reuben. It's a lot of guys I talk to, man. Reuben Foster, Derrick Henry has played a huge part of my life. He was there when everything went down. He was there when I had surgery, and Derrick always told me, man, just keep going. I know you got it in you. I've seen you since you were in high school, man. You got it. Just keep on going, baby. Don't give up. And they both have played major parts in my life. They kept me going, and they kept me driven.
Do you take anything from either one of their games that you use in your game?
I take stuff from Reuben Foster's game just because he brings that aggressiveness to the game, and he's not scared of anything. So I try to, try to make a couple hits like him, which is very hard to do because he's a freak. And Derrick Henry, I just take that drive. He's always working out. He's always getting it 12 at night. If I see him on Snapchat getting it in, he'll Snapchat me, I got to go ahead and get me a workout in just because I saw him do it.
So why you were working out last night?
Last night, I'm doing SEC Media Day right now, so I'm missing, some workouts right now, so I had to get it in last night. That's why I did that. I just didn't feel right not coming here and not getting no work in while everybody's back in Auburn right now working out.
Anybody sticking out in the captain's practices and stuff over the summer too?
A lot of freshmen, because that's basically what that captain practice is about, seeing what the younger guys can do before camp comes around, because coaches pretty much know what the vets can do, but they're still gonna, drop us off in the grease, which means push us to the max. But right now we're just trying to see if the freshmen, can handle this college thing and the speed of the game.
Anyone specifically?
Yeah, Leonard, Trayvon Leonard, TD. Pretty much all the freshmen, to be honest with you. They look pretty good.
Has Trayvon been at safety or corner? Or?
He's been at corner. He kind of reminds me of Carlton.
And where's Jordan Peters?
Jordan Peters has been looking very good. I was coaching him up yesterday, about the middle of the field safety and not showing the quarterback where you're going, and he's picking up on things so quick. I'm excited to see what he'll do in the future.
Trey,
Talking a little bit about Jamel Dean upstairs, do you think he's got a shot to be a starter this year? 'Cause, when he was healthy, it certainly looked like he had a chance. Now that things have been kind of shaken up a little bit, could he see the field a lot?
Jamel is a great player. He's an amazing athlete. He's fast, strong, big. He will compete, and nobody is a starter right now. Coach Steele, he wiped down the board. He wipes down the board, and we start over. So there's no starter. He definitely has a chance to start. We don't have guaranteed jobs. People in the NFL don't have guaranteed jobs, so we don't need it.
Trey, you've seen that young group of wide receivers, all those highly rated guys from last year. How much different or better do you think they'll be this year in the second year?
They'll be a lot better because everyone knows the more and more you play this game, you'll get better adjusted to it. The speed of the game will slow down tremendously, so they'll get things done and they'll be in a lot better shape than what they were last year.
And the D-line group compared to I know you lost some guys from last year, but you guys still have a lot of depth. How good can that D-line be to help you guys out?
The D-line is going to be very good this year. Coach Warner does a great job of coaching those guys up. He's one of the best coaches that does it, and the D-line is no problem. That'll be taken care of.
What kind of tackle drills, take me through that, do you guys do, in August under Kevin Steele? Obviously, two-a-days are no longer a thing. Do you think that'll affect things? Just trying to get those drills set so you guys make sure you don't lose an edge in tackling?
Like I was saying earlier, Coach Steele loves to use that terminology, dropping you off in the grease. He's definitely still going to do that. He has to get the freshmen ready. So we're going to tackle, we're going to do all that live stuff because that's what we do. That's Auburn. We're physical, fast, and aggressive. And that's not going to change at all.
Take me through like one practice, like what kind of drills do you guys do and how much time you spend just as individuals doing tackling drills?
Okay, well, at the first of every practice, we do the field goal stuff with Coach Miles and all them. But defense, every single day, Tiger drill. Coach Steele always says we're gonna do this every day. Y'all better get used to it. And since he's been here, we've done Tiger drill every single day, where you go head up with each other, and whoever wins, knocks the person back, they win. And sometimes we have to shed the block and then make the tackle. That doesn't change. We do that all the time. So that is definitely one of the big things that has helped us improve on our tackling this year.
Do you think, last year,
Last
you guys
year.
were a much better tackling team. Do you think that was...
Yeah, it definitely was.
Trey, what do you think of the targeting rule in college football?
That targeting rule is it's a rule that helps with safety precautions and stuff like that. And of course, safeties and DBs like myself don't really like that rule, but that's not up for me to discuss. It doesn't matter what I think. That's their call. So, if it's the right thing to do, then it is what it is.
How tough is that? Do you even know what it is? Do you feel like it changes from game to game based on like what the officials see?
It's definitely hard to tell what it is because it does change. And it kind of depends on the offensive players. Their head goes back sometimes. Sometimes you don't even have to hit them helmet to helmet. Just seeing their reaction and their head going back from the force, it makes it seem like it's targeted, but sometimes it's not, sometimes it is. Take the good with the bad.
What's impressed you the most about Jared so far?
How great of a leader he is. He's a young player, and he seems like he has that it factor already. Seems like he's way mature. He's above his time right now. He's watching film. He's very attentive. He's just a very crafty guy. And when he's throwing the football out there, man, it's like a pitcher throwing the ball, how fast it comes sometimes. So I'm excited about this quarterback situation.
How has he demonstrated that leadership?
Vocally, weight room, he's getting after it. When we're doing speed drills, he's pushing himself to the max. And even though he's a quarterback, he works out just as hard as anybody else.
Is he?
It's been frustrating, and we haven't been finishing like we've wanted to, of course. And that's a big reason why we have that huge shoulder, that huge chip on our shoulder. And we're ready to get after this shit.
Are you tired of seeing it's Alabama and everybody else? You guys are right next to it. How badly do you want to beat that team? Everyone thinks you're head and shoulders better than anybody else, especially since you're brother.
We want it bad. We want to win. We want to get a job done. And Alabama is in a way of getting that SEC championship, and that's what we want. So we have to beat them. No ifs, ands, buts about it. And they're a great team. So, we're looking forward to that game. But right now, we kind of focus on Georgia Southern and then Clemson, of course.
Would you rather play Clemson in week 2, or would you like that game to be like a month into the season so you guys get your feet wet?
Our feet are already wet, so we'll be ready to play them first game, second game, third game. Right now, if you wanted to. It doesn't really matter.
Do you think it's because of experience?
Because of experience and just because we're ready to get after it all the time.
Thanks, Trey.
Get it.